everyone, it's Todd Screama. This video is being recorded October 22nd, 2015, and it's meant for all the staff, especially the managers that are within Summit. You know, a lot of times when you run a company, you're just not sure everything that the company's working on. So I wanted to do a little bit more of a technical video to say, hey, this is what we're working on. These are the top projects that we're working on. So I'll go over these briefly, just so you're in the know, just so you know what we're working on. Obviously, one of them is TRID, making sure that we perfect that. That's a biggest project by far. Taking all the redisclosures in-house, so that's all done now. Super excited about getting rave reviews about that. That'll really help the company to make sure that we are compliant and we're not wasting money at the end of the loan to say, oh, I forgot this or that and we got to pay for it. Number 3 is department phone answering. There's certain departments like HVCC or secondary where you just sometimes need to get a hold of someone live. And we understand that and we're building that out. So we're excited about that. Over the next couple months, we should have that done. Number 4 is something that is really cool. We do about 5,000 lock corrections a month. Starting in a month or so, the branch will only get notice of a lock correction if it affects price. Well, what that does is that saves the branch about 4,000 lock corrections a month. So huge win on there. On-time closing projects. So we're going to empower the operations manager for the branch to tell us, hey, because close of escrow dates change about 30% of the time from the contract, to go in and say, hey, this loan closed on time according to the realtor or the referral source and the buyer. And if it didn't, they'll be able to put in why. Okay, so that's a huge thing. So we can really tell, hey, we're closing this percentage of our loans on time. How we do it here, it's a branch policy and procedures manual that's pretty simple and very well done. Julie in the marketing department and several others had a lot to do with this. It's just updating exactly how we run a retail branch. Along with that is what we call an empowerment grid. This is more for managers and branch managers and ops managers. So it's literally a grid that gives people a very clear authority. Because as Summit's grown, we have not been good at this. And so it just changes all that. It just gives people crystal clear authority on what they can and can't do and up to what levels. Health benefit revision, huge. So Obamacare is trying to increase rates 20-30% across America. We're trying to not experience that by renegotiating with all of our healthcare providers and maybe even save some money for some of our employees. So it's a huge project. Jeff Cook and Chris Camara and others have been involved in that. They're doing an excellent job. I'm super excited about that coming out in January. TQL is a bundling system where you don't have to go outside of Encompass to order a bunch of things like flood certs. So TQL will be happening over the next 45 days. And it's a time saver. Maybe it saves 10 minutes a file, and it's all automated. The next thing is credit report fees. So right now, on every single lead, we run a $15 credit report. We want to start with a $3 or $4 credit report, and then once we run DU, it'll turn into a $15 credit report. And so that's just a cost-saving measure. That'll save us about $70,000 a month, and that savings will show up on branch P&Ls. And then the last thing that I'm super excited about, what's supposed to happen the first quarter of next year, is Encompass is totally changing their e-signature process. Let's all be honest, that e-signature process right now is literally horrific. They're going to DocuSign. And DocuSign, if you've ever used it, I've used it several times, it's so easy. You open it up, you click the yellow icons and it puts your initial in there, you click complete and you're done. So it's gonna be a game changer because it's so bad right now. So that's kind of an update for everybody. That's a little technical. I went over it kind of fast, but you get the idea of a lot of the projects that we're working on to make us a better company that goes along with our theme of automate it and streamline a lot of our processes. So that's the big thing that we're working on, guys. That's a little more detail and insight into that. I want to thank every single one of you. You guys are all rock stars. I literally don't visit a branch or anywhere in Mothership where I don't say, oh my God, why do so many great employees work for me? Like, it's ridiculous. You guys are so great. Guys, have a great month. Talk to you soon.